Ruining stuff? Yeah. Okay, so I'm late. I'm late for the first time. Oh god, 10 minutes. Hi Logitech. Hi Zuvi. Hi Global. I appreciate you, Global. My frames per second is really fucking low. I'm running at a solid 25. Well, I don't know what's up with that. I'm kind of just happy to be live. Hi Gale. Hi Air. You see my hand there? Why could you see my index controller? You could just see it when I have the worlds list open? What? I don't understand what's going on. Well, thank you, Air. Hi, Kersey. Actually late. Yeah, we are super late today. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Wolfie. Where are we going? We're going to the Black Cat because we need the most optimized thing possible today. Am I late? No, I'm late. It was like 8:50 and I was like, time to set up stream. And I clicked the thing and it was just like Steam VR crash. And I was like, uh-oh. I had to restart my computer like 3 times. It has been... On a different day, I would have been stressing the fuck out. Today, I'm kind of just like, it's fine. It happens. It's no big deal whether it's today or day 150. This stuff just happens. You're gonna be okay, Ewan. Internally, I'm like freaking the fuck out, but I'm handling it better than I would have in the past. We... Land pin 3. Hang on, pin. Okay. And then we're gonna come there. I'm gonna add a window. Add excess overlay. Or Chatterino. Okay. Thank you, Air. Second updates. Yeah. Do a flip. No, we're not doing a flip. Morning, everyone. How are you doing? I got all my dailies done before stream, and I was like, cool, since I'm not going to be able to do them after, that's really, like, yay. Just makes me feel good that I got them done before. And then Steam VR has been shit in the bed that I was just like, ah. Don't be confused why Koyo and I are online. We found Idle World yesterday. No, Zuby, I don't even look at the social list when I get on. No, I know you found an Idle World. I would have been there too. But, I just didn't get on after I had to reset after that one world. It's fine because I was setting up 2. I had to reset my modem and my PC. 15 minutes going up and down the stairs. My legs are hurting. Yeah, I bet. Hi, Shirkan. Hi, Techno Rave. We had Steam VR issues, Shirkan. I'm trying not to let it get to me. I need to start exercising. I can exercise or stretch while I read chat. In a moment, I will join you. Today is going to be 35 minutes of walking. Hell yeah. How have I been? I've been good. I was very productive yesterday. I got 2 things done that I've been putting off for months. And I'm very excited to show you guys one of them. Although I don't think it's gonna look super, super good. It needs just a little bit more work. And then, the other one was in preparation for today. I basically have a PNG tuber set up for when we stream Stardew after this. Well, Ewan, how is your right Achilles tendon? My tendons are fine. My heels actually have like a split heel on them, on both of them. And it's very annoying and painful if I hit it at the wrong angle. I sheer quack boo boo zoovie. It's not that tight. Kayla cuts it every night. What the fuck? God, Yulin finally finished his Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I can't wait to see it. I've never purchased a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, although I have a cousin who was way into Yu-Gi-Oh, and he was just like, here's the 500 cards. And I was like, what am I gonna fucking do with these? And eventually I threw them all away, except for like the 3 coolest cards. You know one of them was a Harpy Lady. Never really got into card games. For whatever reason, I collected Pokemon cards. When I was like 6 or 7, anything Pokemon was just cool to me. I didn't know dick about playing the Pokemon card game. Like, I literally don't know how to play it still. You threw them away? I can't believe you did the same thing. Well, I know they weren't worth anything because my cousin was giving them to me. And he was an avid collector that knew their worth. So he was only giving me the ones that, like, if he tried selling them, he would only sell for cents anyway. So just a year ago? You think I'm 8 years old? Okay. I had to think about that for a second, Global. I was like, what? This. You eat like one, Ewan? That's fair. I definitely do. Wait, here. Hi, Fracta. Oh, I was yawning for that. Let me do it better. Hi, Fracta. Okay. Well, alright, what time are we at? 8:20. So we're going to 9:50. How are you? I'm good. Stressful day so far. Steam VR was fucking up, and so I was very late. Oh yeah, was that PSO I seen you playing? Used to play it a bunch. It was. I love PSO. I do my dailies in it every morning. I actually grew up on PSO. I put in like 500 hours or something in the episode 1 and 2 on the GameCube. And so there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like audio clips that they kept exactly the same that just hits a sweet spot for me and feels so good to listen to. Hi, Pixel.
Oh, hey.
What did I say I was going to? 9:50? We've done a minute. Started at 8:20, we're going to 9:50. I was late because of morning sickness. Shut the fuck up, Global.
Preggers.
We are not preggers. 20 more seconds. I can't really see chat right now. Kinda have to focus on... Oh god. This. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Ugh. Okay. If I was a worm, would you still love me? Of course I'd still love you. I probably wouldn't have sex with you, but you can love someone without sex, right? So I'd keep you in a little terrarium. You'd be comfy. You'd be safe.
That's what my health teacher said.
Do you think it was Kayla's doing? A friend got me into it before the new gen came out. The new gen launched really, really badly. It is one of the worst launches to a game / MMO I have ever seen in my life. The game was unstable and unplayable for like 2-3 months or something ridiculous. It was really bad. They've since fixed it, and it feels really good to play. But good lord, was it bad initially. That is an alpaca? Yeah, it's Pixel. It's morning for me. It's also morning for me. Hi, Jan. Hi, Stroganoffles.
It's also morning for me.
Actually, 90% sure someone I was in an alliance with is in your disc. Really? I want to know who. I super want to know who now. Okay. We set up a thing. We did a thing. And I'm very excited to show it.
Are you?
Yes, I just said I was. Before we hit play on the video, we're hitting show this. You can't see it that well because it's not finished, but it's there. I actually have an incline tracker for once.
Oh! Hold on, you can see it better if my head is in the way.
Hi, Matthews.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, New Gen was horrible when it came out? Yeah. I played the shit out of it though. I played a lot when it first came out, but it was so rough. Especially like the first 2 weeks, you'd be attacking something, and just no damage would go out for 10 seconds, and then it would all happen at once, and it was just like 10-second intervals. Okay, so this is a kind of weird thing where like, oh okay, you did 500, and Twitch did 100, so that puts us at 3.
I may or may not have to go in a few. I got my passport to renew. Forgot that was today. Hold on, here.
This is kind of hard to hit. Yeah, 3. I have to have it selected, and then I can click these arrows through it. But I can actually click through it. Oh my god. Why are you giving them in 300? Okay. That technically puts us at 4.5. But I don't have a 4.5. So we're gonna round up to 5? Oh, this is so hard to hit. Wait, hold on. What did I say? No, we were at 3. That puts us at 4. Yeah, that puts us at 4.5. I'm now opening the store. Time for me to go die 4 times. Have a good walk, Elin. Best of luck, Techno Rave. No, that's Italian SpongeBob.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Where do you gotta go?
I gotta go renew my passport.
You gotta go right now?
Yeah,
Why'd you
apparently. Forgot.
Well, I guess that's a... Bye!
Yeah, I'll see you later in the day, I guess.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it's a walk-in
Hopefully.
Sign this. Hi, love.
Oh, no, it's the weekend. Okay, I gotta go.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
it
go
is the
in like
weekend.
30
Why would you
minutes.
do this on the
Bye.
weekend, you psycho?
Bye.
Bye. Giga Despair lag. Also staring at Twitter for gigas. Yeah, so... Kersey. We miss you, best cat. So I played a lot when it first came out. And then I, like, stopped playing because it was like, whatever. When I came back, I started doing work from home. Because of, you know, the COVID and lockdowns. And... what I would do to help myself focus is I would... Though Uber was in the alliance, so could just look at disc for spawns. So if you played with Uber, I'm in his alliance. So I might be in your alliance, Kersey. I am on ship 1, yes. Theo. What I would do when I was work from home is I would leave PSO open, just out in the world waiting for storms. And I would, we at 2.5? We're not, we're at 2. That's why it felt slow. I would just be waiting for storms while doing work. And then when a storm would happen, I would take a break and kill that Gigantix for like 5 minutes. Maybe get in 2 Gigantix if I was fast enough. And so, I was one of those psychos that like, I was just making tons of Meseta and killing tons of Gigantix back then. I'd kill like 5 to 7 a day. And everyone's like, I fucking hate this system. I fucking hate Gigantix. Nobody wants to wait out there for storms. And I was like, shit, I do. This is working perfect for me. I hate my family. That sucks. I got a pretty good roll with mine. That's really funny, Kersey. We're just in the same alliance on PSO. The game is in a good spot right now. They just updated Lucille Exploration, and it's really good. Prime anime movie watching time while waiting? Yeah, so like, there'd be like a full room of 32 people out there. And like, there'd be 5 of them maybe like talking the whole time and interacting with each other. And everybody else was just AFK doing like, whatever. But Ewan and Pixel are our family? Mm-hmm. Some weird llama. He keeps showing up. I can't use my treadmill because I don't have a connection to electricity. Oh. Managem was the one who got me into PSO. I'm very unfamiliar with the guild. So basically, I play with somebody named Corvu. And some people of her community made alliance on ship 2. And Uber would play with us sometime because he has characters on every server. But eventually, like, it got to a point where in the alliance, it was just Core and 3 of us. So we had an alliance of 4, and it was just like, we don't even like ever play together. And so Core was like, there's a lot more people on ship 1. We've got a lot of friends there. Is anybody like particularly against going there? And it was like, nah. And so we all migrated to ship 1 and joined the alliance Uber is in. So I actually have no idea who Mana/Gem is. Hi Dingo Bingo. It's day 150. It launched to an incredibly fun scuff start. But we got there eventually. We're walking. Oh, I didn't update. I didn't move my tracker around. family as fuck, though. One of them keeps making advances at the other. And the other keeps calling their bluff. It's like Andy and Lele here. My friend Aiko has been watching all of the Star Wars movies in his Discord. And they're at, like, episode 9. Today. They're gonna watch episode 9 today. And I sent him... I don't remember if it showed up in course chat first, but I sent them the picture of Luke and Leia. But they're, like, drawn over Andy and Lele. So Leia looks like Lele, Luke looks like Andy. And it's just like, oh, this is so fucking cursed. They just done stuff for it when PSO2 started getting its NA rollout. Yeah, I knew of Uber, that he was doing the Storm Tracker stuff back then. But, like, I never actually used the Storm Tracker myself. Because it was just like, I'm AFK out there anyway. I don't really need the tracker. Not cursed. It says Lucas intended. Did you guys see what Gavin did? Gabe? Holy shit. There was a pro player in Dota 2 that was so toxic that they banned him. But they didn't just ban him, right? They waited until like a Christmas event when everybody gets a present to open. And this guy gets a special one that's a lump of coal. You've been too toxic, get banned until January 18th. Literally just for this guy. Everyone else gets skins, gets whatever, gets cool shit. This guy, fuck you, stop being toxic. He got banned for boosting? I thought it was toxicity. Hi, Brown. Fucking incredible, though. Fucking amazing to have a custom ban. What's boosting? Boosting is when you play other people's accounts, usually for money. So in League of Legends, it would be like, I'm a silver player. When I play on my own, I kind of end up capping at silver. But I'm gonna go pay this guy $500 to raise my account to diamond, so that I look like I have a diamond rank. This stream is the soundtrack to my drive through the Italian countryside. Hell yeah. Yeah, bought someone to play on his account. Wait, wasn't this guy a pro player? How in the fuck was he like... I don't understand pro players when they pay someone to level them up. He said it in the clip? I only saw like the 30-second clip of him opening it. An honor to be banned that way? Gotta make money, I guess. Yeah, he said it in that clip? Oh, I guess I missed it then. He also wrote a whole Reddit thread? Maybe just so the account has near 24-hour activity? Huh. I understand when people at like the highest level cheat to stay ahead. I don't understand when you're at a pro level boosting to... Like, you could do it yourself, right? Was it just, I don't have time for this? But I need multiple accounts? I don't know. Very weird to me. I don't understand the 24-hour activity thing. Is there a bonus? There's no way there's a bonus for having 24-hour activity. Because typically, gamers hurt themselves to do that, and then companies get sued because it's like, you incentivized playing 24 hours straight. And that's no good. Oh, I haven't been drinking. Winkies are important. They really are. I'm saying that if the count is gaining levels 24 hours a day rather than like 10, it's gonna be higher level sooner. That's true. I'm still gonna like, is it that important to like need it that soon? I don't know. This incline tracker is fucking with me. Cause in OBS it has 2 red lines to like line it up. And I have it selected so that I can move between the different levels of incline. But because there's a big red line across the bottom of my screen now, I keep thinking I'm fucking up YouTube. Like, I keep thinking the YouTube system, or the YouTube UI is showing, and I'm like, oh shit, why is the bar there? It's not YouTube. The incline thing. Today is day 150. We've done 150 days without missing a single day. Consecutive 150. So we're going to celebrate by playing a game for 12 hours after our walk. Yay, 15-hour stream day. We're going to play Stardew Valley. I'm going to make a new account. Well, a new character. We're just going to go with that for 12 hours. And then I'll probably play Celebrate by doing some squats. Good lord, no. I was thinking about turning incline off today. Because I need to be able to, like, go for 16 hours straight. I need to do 3 hours, quick break to wash off, and eat. There's your Kupo Global. And then 12 hours of stream. 12 hours of Stardew. Oh, it shows on the lower right corner of the incline? It does! Celebrate by squatting on some food. Oh, Fracta. We used to talk about it a lot. Did someone say Lethal Company? No, I said Stardew Valley. We used to talk about it a lot, Fracta. But I used to really enjoy asking people, if you were in a perfect relationship for like a year, like this person's the love of your life, you're seriously considering marriage, and after a year, it's been perfect, almost suspiciously too perfect, they come to you, Fracta, and anybody in the chat, and they go, we need to have a talk about us. I have a kink for cake farts. I want to fart on a cake. I want you to watch. And I want this to happen once a week for 5 minutes. You don't have to participate. You don't have to be naked. You don't have to touch the cake at all. You certainly don't have to eat it. But you have to watch Hi Fishy. You have to watch, you have to at least pretend to not be grossed out. And if you cannot give this to me, it's a deal breaker for me because I need this. You act like making a Moogle is the worst thing I can do to you. It's not the worst thing. I know. You look good with that Koopa. What did I join to? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ewan, are you saying the last 4 years have been a lie? No. Divorce, I don't care. Divorce, even if we aren't married. I mean, I understand really kinky stuff, but cake fart? Kind of really specific. The important part is not the cake fart. The important part is, this person has given you happiness. This person has done absolutely perfect by you. And has made you happy. But what they are saying is, the cost is, you have to watch me sit on a cake naked for 5 minutes a week. and just rip ass into this cake. Which is weird, which is unsettling, which is like, what the fuck? Is this a hypothetical? Yes, this is a hypothetical. Would you be willing to do that? You and I have been farting into your food this entire time. You were the one making it sexual? Alright. Fuck you, Global. Would you do this? What's the problem? You've been with somebody for a year. It's been a perfect relationship. You're seriously considering marriage. Everything just seems great. And then they say, I have a kink. I have a need. I want to do cake farts. I want to fart into a cake 5 minutes a week. You have to watch. You don't have to participate. You don't have to eat the cake. But you have to watch and at least pretend to not be grossed out. And if you can't give this to me, then we should see other people and we should break up. F you and leave the cake alone? I can't believe Jan is this shallow. Yeah, sounds cool. I can't believe Jan is just this selfish. Wow. Glad they have hobbies. I mean, if she really is the one, I wouldn't be against the kink in the scenario. If she honestly tells me that and is willing to meet me halfway to help me ease into it. Sure, sure. Yeah, she's willing to let you ease into it. Spoilers, the cake is a nickname for a mutual friend. No. Before anybody has the argument, I don't like wasting food, Zuvi. The cake is on discount from the grocery store. She goes there every, like, Friday morning or Thursday night and is like, do you have any cakes that you're gonna throw out? And they're like, yeah, this cake somebody purchased for a Sweet 16 and then never picked up. We were about to throw it out, and she's like, I'll buy it for $3. And they're like, well, it's better than zero. And they're selling the cakes for like $3 to her. I don't want that in my life. I'm talking about an example that I actually don't have any feelings about. Hi, Ordinary Rock. That is... $5.5? So that puts us with the tracker at 6. It's technically 5.5, but it's gonna show 6. Thank you, Ordinary Rock. We have a tracker. It took forever, and then Core solved it in like 10 minutes. Y'all some prudes. What if it was a really boring hobby instead that they absolutely needed you to at least watch once a week? Like you have to for 1 hour watch a snail move across the sidewalk. Oh, I'd rather do cake farts. I would much rather, because watching a snail for an hour a week, that's such a long time. Cake farts is like, I wouldn't like it, but that's 5 minutes. That's fucking... Boom. Done. Moving on with my day. It's disgusting. It's weird. No thank you. I'd rather have the snail? Good lord, Jan. You're too young. You're too young to understand true love, Jan. That's what it is. The problem is, today's snake farts. What is gonna be tomorrow? No. It's cake farts every week. Why the fuck I wrote snake instead of cake? Where the bros at? But while watching the snail, you can hold hand and talk about the world and life. While watching a cute snail. What if you can't do that, Fish? What if she's like, no, don't interrupt, and she just stares at the snail? And then, like, you pull out your phone, she's like, why aren't you watching the snail? And you're like, oh my god. Elin, I did something that you would not approve of. I showed Cora gaming handheld with VR. God damn it, Global. Will Mouse stop interrupting the snail? I already used to watch them, it's just more time. What kind of freaks are you creating? Here's my logic on it. Hi, Mixie. You'll do a flip on the treadmill. We have never done a flip on the treadmill, and we never will. Here's my point of view, Jan. I don't like this. I actually really don't like farting. Like, when people burp into a mic in Discord, I'm like gagging. I hate it. So, like, hi, Xanther. Yulin brings all the freaks to the floor. Somebody farting on a cake is just like, oh, I don't want this. Oh, this is gross. But think about it. This is somebody who has been perfect. This is somebody literally making your dreams come true. Imagine, like, all of your problems are just taken care of because this person is in your life. I'm surprised Jan hangs around here. They would not survive in the lewd friend group. We like having Jan around. Yeah, that's kind of gross. I agree, it's gross. And I would not be into it. But, like, if somebody was taking all of my problems away, if somebody was just, like, literally just, they're too perfect, I'm fucking going for it. I can put up with listening to somebody fart into a cake for 5 minutes a week. If I may be honest, is that perfect person not worth the hour of snail, though? No. They would also be worth an hour of snail. But between snail and cake farts, I'd rather do the cake farts, because the snail is an hour. Imagine just staring at a snail for an hour, and you're not allowed to talk or ruin it. You have to focus on the snail. That sounds awful. If it's like, hey, we can hold hands and, like, chat the whole time, and, oh, we had so much fun and an hour's already gone by. I don't know. That might be better than cake farts. I may be honest, I'm not a scholar or philosopher, and the educational value in this question you brought up might be simple, and I'd be reading into it too much. I would argue, the true value of love is that you love the other person even with the flaws. That way I would put up the most weird kink she has. Well, so here's the thing, Fradel. Fracta. I agree. The best argument I've heard against this is, why did she hide this for a year? Why was she not honest with me and spring this on me after a year of the relationship? Because if I'm not okay with this, a year of both of our lives is wasted. But the snail is too far? I don't know what you mean by the snail is too far. The alternative to cake farts is watching a snail on a little, like, track. Hi, Bits. Watching a snail on a track for, like, an hour each week. Sorry, but my true love doesn't include farting and cakes. It includes flirting, teasing, kisses, care about each other. So, Jan, what I am saying is that all other time of the week, you get that. All the other time in the week, she's normal, and you get that. But she needs... I lost one. She needs an hour every week of you watching her fart into a cake. And you're saying you would give up all those things that you like. Flirting, teasing, kisses, care about each other. You are getting that. But she says, I also need cake farts. And you're saying, no, you're willing to lose all of that. Rather be pure and have no cake farts? Oh my god, Jan. This is crazy to me. I used to collect snails as a kid, play house. Then when bored, I would throw them to the chickens, so snail watching would mean we would have to buy chickens for a compromise. You are such a pure child. Birthday cakes would be very suspicious from them? No. You fucking know if they're farting into a cake. This isn't like they're hovering above it and farting on the cake. This is like they are sitting on it. There is frosting all over their butt. They are farting into the cake, not above it. You already answered what I meant. But I'm just saying I think I could have a good time just staring at a snail. Do we really need to talk about this much? Yes. Because there's differing opinions, and Jan is wrong. Stop eating cake, become blind. I'm lost. Unrelated, I should make a cake to be eaten and not part of... That is crazy, crazy. I've never had this conversation with somebody and then they go, you know what? I ought to make a cake. That's what I feel like doing right now. There's more fish in the sea. So, what you are saying, Ewan, you want me to call you Cake? I prefer Cake than your other nicknames, so yeah, sure, let's go with that. May I bring up something that could be a counter-argument? Oh, of course. It's encouraged, Fracta. This is like a just chatting stream. Anything you have to say, shoot it. You'll understand cake parts when you're older, Jan. Birthday ruined if that was the case. You're not using it for a birthday. This is a cake specifically to be used for sexual needs and thrown away after. No one is eating the cake. I haven't even made coffee yet. Why are we on cake parts again? Lawson, we didn't talk about it for like 50 days. What if you're wrong? I'm not wrong. Well, it's my birthday on Wednesday, so cake is happening regardless. Hell yeah. I won't stroke, I just won't. The day I decide to join is this. Why is he always talking about cake farts? Why? I didn't talk about cake farts for 50 days, Gammy. If you think I always talk about cake farts, that's because you don't hang around enough. Hi, Gammy. Hi, Archangel. You are lucky I can fart on command, Ewan. Why is that lucky? So Jan either has the most insane standards ever, or is just too young and pure to understand kinks. I think it's a too young thing. I think he thinks, I'm just gonna find that perfect relationship without the cake farting. He just thinks that person exists and he'll never have to compromise. At this point, how do you come in here and not expect cake farts? No cake farts in 50 days. Explain why the focus on cake farts then. Jan is a baby. Does it matter what type of cake? That could get expensive if they only fart on 3-tiered wedding cakes. No, Dingo Bingo. They're going to the grocery store on Thursday night, and they're going to the bakery and going, did anybody not show up to buy a cake? Are there any cakes you're throwing out? And the bakery guy's going, yeah, Rosario, as it says on this cake, had a sweet 16, and they never picked up her cake. So we're literally about to throw this thing out. And she's going, I'll buy that for $3. She's spending $3 to $5 a week on cakes at the supermarket, on cakes that are going to be thrown out. What if that person that has a kink is really degrading? Example. I would immediately be against. If my girlfriend tells me she has a cuckold kink, I would tell her immediately no. Because I would not go through a kink where she degrades me with another. Feels to me like the ultimate betrayal of love. I agree. A cuckolding kink is like... It's not even about being strong. You have to be into that yourself. That I feels like on a different level. Whereas with cake farts, you can be very involved, but still be there for her to get what she needs out of it. Someone is caked up sitting on cake. What a time to live. Shota. I'm sorry I can't be an unemployed boy. I got bills. That's fair. That's fair. I just want to see cake farts. Whatever, like, I'll have on you is going to be lost. I'm not into this. You don't have to be into this. You just have to pretend like you're not disgusted. You know why, Cakey boy? Gammy, Ewan, and Lost keep shipping us? I'm not surprised. We need a 0 days since cake farts counter in the corner of the screen. Why us, huh? Yuland is unusually preoccupied with cake farts. Jan, no. It's a good question. Cake farts are on its own level, too. What do you mean? That is a crazy ultimatum to just drop one day. Well, so here's why they drop it, Dingo Bingo. Because it's fucking weird. Like, it'd be nice if they could just say on the first or second or third date, hey, this is a thing I'm into. And I need somebody that will support it. Because I need it in my life. If they do that for 10 people in a row, let's say the first 2 people, they tell them on the first date, and like, they don't even wait for the check. They just leave. The next 5 dates, they drop it on the second date. The first date goes perfect. They say it on the second date, and each of them is just like, ooh, no, I'm out. The next 3 dates, they say it on the third date. They have 2 perfect dates. They say it at the end of the third date, and the person's like, wow, you were great, but this is a no for me. I'm out. They keep dropping it early, and so people, like, just bail. People are just leaving. And so they say, okay, I need to prove myself to someone first. And so they are in a relationship for a year, suppressing their need, proving themselves to be, like, a good match for people, and awesome aside from this cake fart thing. And they didn't want to hide it, but they literally cannot find somebody who accepts them if they don't hide it. And so they are putting someone in this difficult situation begrudgingly, not because they want to, but because they know, and their past experiences told them this. If I tell you now, if I told you at the beginning, you would have just left right away. Who's the cute one sleeping on your head? It's Bits. I can't even imagine it. I'll send you the video later, Jan, so you can see exactly what it's like and you don't have to imagine. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna send a cake parts video to you, Jan. There is a video from like 2003, 2004, when people were really getting into like shock value or shock videos online. Where one of them was cake farts, and you see this cake on the ground, and you see a pair of ankles on either side of it, and you hear this nasally voice go, cake farts, and then a butt just sits on it and starts farting. It's just like, what the fuck? Ugh. Yeah, hey baby, I like farting on cakes. You cool with that? I'm standing on this hill. I can be married to the love of my life for 15 years, and if they drop the cake farts on me, it's getting served divorce papers the same day. You're so shallow, Gammy. But you didn't even know about it until they said participate or buy? Wouldn't it be better to start with, I gotta be honest, this is what I'm into? Even if it's after a year? Well, it's the same thing, right? They can go, I gotta be honest with you, this is what I'm into. And if you cannot appease this, if you're unwilling to participate in this with me, then it's a deal breaker. Which is a lot more gentler version of participate or buy. I'll take cake farts over BDSM any day. Bondage is just fun, though. Bondage and domination are fun. Sadism, masochism, those are a little extreme in my eyes. I don't, like, look at them as gross, but I'm a wimp when it comes to pain, so I would never. Bits ain't cute, that fucker's toxic. You can't say he's toxic. Did you see the quadra kill he got yesterday? Yeah, I am, both. He's fucking big dick, does whatever he wants right now, Gammy. Starting to sound like cake farts is a stand-in for something far more serious. Cap, he is just toxic. Fuck you. This is a relationship. If I'm not okay with this and don't like it, don't force it on me. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. It wasn't meant to be, and you gotta accept that. If you do that, I'll block Yuli. It's like Sigs Yuland. If they start smoking cigs, it's a deal breaker. The quadra kill. What is this league? Yulin, you collect sadomasochists? It's not even funny anymore? Yulin likes it. All the sadists want to hurt me. I don't actually want to get hurt. Tied up? Sure, that's great. Maybe a little bit of pain? Like, we could do stuff like hot wax. That sounds fun. That's a manageable pain. Anything further than that, I'm like, oh god, I can't. Nope, nope. What's the safe word? Man, Shota and Bits are so cute together. A little pinch. I could probably handle a little pinch, depending on where it is. There's some places where I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Ow! No, I'm trying to beat Yulin to a pulp at this point. Is Mpreg S&M? No. Mpreg is just... no. And hi to everyone that said hi on this conversation. The whole point, Jan, is not the cake farts. It's, are you willing to compromise for your true love? Are you willing to move out of your comfort zone for someone else who has gone above and beyond for you? And if you're saying no, alright, I get it. But you're saying you're unwilling to compromise for others. Is mayonnaise an instrument? For snails, yes. So I actually collected snails as a kid also. When I was like 8, 9 years old, I wanted money for video games. And so I got a job. I didn't like get an official job, but what I would do is I had a bucket and I had salt. And I would go door to door and I'd be like, hey, do you have snails in your garden? I will purge them. I will collect snails. I will show you the snails. Here's the bucket of 0 snails right now. And you pay me 10 cents for every snail I find. And they'd be like, yeah, sure. That sounds great. And then I would just like spend 30 minutes in their garden just plucking all the snails off their bushes. And I would put them in this like, I would fill the bucket with water, put a bunch of salt in it, throw all the snails in so they'd fucking melt and die. And then I'd, knock and be like, I found 86 snails in your garden. You can count them if you want. But they'd see all the floating snail shells in this bucket. And most of the time people were like, holy shit, you found that many snails? I thought I was gonna pay you like 2 quarters. What the fuck you mean you found 86 snails? I was like, they're all right there, dude. There's 86 snails. And they're just like, yeah, all right, shit. And I'd get like $5 to $10 per house. Euland in the multiverse does cake farts. At some point in the multiverse, there is a Euland that does cake farts. Depends on things on the compromise, yes. Would you do the Hour of Snails, Jan? Yes. Snail collector? Oh, it's all making sense now. I think we need to recontextualize this for Jans. Replace cake farts with Mpreg, and it makes more sense? Well, Mpreg isn't, like, real? So, like, you can't do that IRL. At most, it could be like, okay. I have a very large collection of Mpreg pictures. And every week I want to sit with you in 5 minutes and go through them with you. So every week, for like 5 to 10 minutes, you have to sit next to this person and look at all of the Mpreg fan art they've collected over the week. That's the comparison. Relation with guys? No, Mpreg is like male pregnant. Hi, I love Femboy Milk. Thank you for the follow. Floaty Kitty EP on the walks. Hi, Louie. Bit weird. Realest name ever. Yeah. Maybe you could get them into going to museums? Yeah, so that's like more normal, right? If somebody's like, I want to go to a museum once a week. Yeah, sure, fine. Bits eepy. But we're talking about compromises here. We're talking about compromises for true love. Honestly, me for real. Typical full body tracking user, always laying down. I bet there's a mirror above them too. Well, Bits, is there a mirror above you? I'll take the museum any day, every day. I would too, Jan. Well, I don't know. A museum's gonna take a lot more than an hour. That's like a 3 to 5 hour excursion every week. And Cake Farts is just 5 minutes. I'd probably take the Cake Farts over the museum, actually. Dang, someone wants to spend time with me and share their interests? Sign me up. Hell yeah. I mean, for the Mpreg compromise, maybe that can turn into that. Just keyboard. It would be helpful to me. Cake Farts over museum is wild. It is kind of wild. But, like, I look at it as a time investment. I would take both. If I have the perfect partner who's like, you've been great, but I really want to go to museums every week. I want you to go with me. This is something I need. I'd go to the museum with them every week. If they've been perfect, if they've been solving all my problems, if it's been like, damn, true love and I want to marry this person, we're going to the museum. But if I was given the option of like, go to the museum for 5 hours every week, every Saturday, or every Saturday watch them fart into a cake for 5 minutes, I'm probably going to take the Cake Farts. 5 hours is a long time every week. That shit adds up. I'm usually active when here. True. Tired today. We could go to the museum you have interests on. Cake Farts and museum option? They didn't specify. You chose 5 minutes of uninterrupted Cake Farts over a guaranteed weekly date night at the museum. Yes, Dingo. Because I hate leaving the house. You're not real. Evelyn isn't real. I wish sometime. Oh. Yeah. Evelyn is talking to her. I don't like leaving the house, guys. I'm a hermit. The outside is scary. So if I have the option to not leave the house, I'm literally always going to do it. Outside is scary. It is. I need a drink. Cake Farts at the Museum 2, starring Ben Stiller. Basement Goblin. I told you all he was a crab, a hermit crab. Look, I understand that the vast majority of people would rather go to the museum every week. That's just a fun date, time with their loved one, time giving their loved one something they want, which can be fulfilling and rewarding. And I would do it. If I was with the perfect person solving all my problems and it's been like, dude, this person is amazing, I'd go to the museum every week for them. That is an easy thing to do. That puts us at 6.5. Well, this Cake Fart has you parched? I mean, I hate the Cake Farts. It's the deal breaker. But a choice is that or a museum. I am also choosing the Cake Farts. No, the Pasta Cat has a point. Why not both? Lost isn't real either. No, I'm just out. Cake Farts aren't real. I can't believe how shallow half of my chat is. I can't believe how selfish and spoiled. You Cake Fart enjoyers aren't real. Go take your schizo meds. No, it's not. Nobody here is a Cake Fart enjoyer. We're just saying We are willing to put up with it. We are willing to endure this to make somebody happy. But your selfishness is unwilling to do that, Gammy. What if it's something more constant? Like a can of soda a day. And they have to burp extremely loudly. After it where you can hear it. Just one long loud burp per day. I would do that too. If they needed the long one burp and I was like, hey, you gotta stop burping in my face. This is gross, this is disgusting, I don't want this. And they're like, okay. But then after a while, they're just like, look, I'm really unhappy not burping. I've discovered I need this. I got that in my last relationship. I had it with you. And now, I feel like I'm just miserable not burping. Can you let me burp once a day like that? I'd be like, fuck, okay. Fucking do it. I love you. Not shallow. We know what we want and have our limits. Nobody's saying we want this. It's not about what you want. It's literally about what you don't want. But you're unwilling to endure this for somebody who has made you happy. I know cake farts might be cool, never know. Are you sure about that, you? No, I'm not gonna watch a grown ass adult sit there plump ass down on a cake and fart on it. Cake burping. Wow, I can't believe Shota hates me. Clip it, chat. Sure, it's human, but don't go full proud burp. No. They have to go full proud burp. Or is that too much for you, too, Jan? A rump. I don't want it, so no. That's simple. That's the point, Bits. It's not about what you want. What you want is this person in your life who's been a perfect companion, perfect partner. They've literally just been amazing. But you're unwilling to do any of these things for them? It has to be like, hey, you have to make me happy, and so long as it's not too much of a bother for me, I'll make you happy too. But it has to be normal things. It has to be things I'm doing already. That's insane to me, Bits. My coworkers forcefully burp constantly and it makes me seethe internally. But I'll look like a sissy if I bring it up. Euland, it's a deal breaker? That's just a deal breaker? Rather pick something not out of left field? You do this on public a lot, you should start looking for someone else. I don't think any of this has been happening in public. The burping thing is like in your own home. Very rarely in public. Certainly not with others involved. Like, they wouldn't do this at a dinner table with other people. Hang on, let's recontextualize this for me. Replace cake farts with them gushing about Rick and Morty to a worrying level of obsession for 20 minutes a day. I can see the conflict there. It's not even out of left field. It's just out there as a reach. The point is that it's out of left field too, a real compromise. That is the point. Shota, exactly what Dingo Bingo said. It's not supposed to be something that you're comfortable with. It's not supposed to be like, hey, I think mushrooms are cute, and once a year I want you to get me a mushroom plushie for Christmas. It's not something that's supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be something that you're like, I guess I'll do it anyway. It's a compromise. It's something that's like you literally do not want to do. But are you willing to do that because this person has gone above and beyond for you? Sure, I get you that plushie. And smoking cigs is a deal breaker for me too. That's not even out of left field. Smoking cigarettes might be a deal breaker for me as well. No, it would be a deal breaker for me. It's unhealthy. It's expensive. Quite frankly, what it comes down to is, yes, it's addictive. You just gotta have the will to breed it. You just gotta have the will to stop. And I understand that's really hard. But shit. There's things you can do to make it easier now. Reaching for cake farts is insane, diabolically even. But here's the thing, cake farts isn't that expensive. It isn't unhealthy. It's not like, oh, you are literally shortening your life by doing this. You're not caking the house in tar by doing this. You don't smell like shit for farting on a cake. It's gonna add up? Yeah, it's gonna add up, and so is getting a Starbucks 2 times a week. Getting a weekly Starbucks is going to add up more than farting into a cake once a week. It's $3 a week. Whereas smoking is like fucking $12 a pack? How expensive are cigarettes? So long as it's not a pack a day, I can live with that. Somehow I'm going to scout the whole country for mushroom plushies, so don't have to get cake farts or proud burping. Oh, Jan, you're so naive. Speaking as a divorced person, cake farts are the least of anyone's concern, to be honest. My ex used to smoke and we lived together. It's gonna add up. No, but the cake will smell like shit. You're throwing out the cake! You can't throw out the person who smoked. They just smell like shit now. You know how expensive stuff is now? I don't. That's why I was guessing a pack of cigarettes is $12, and it's probably more. Get real coffee, sir. What if they were absolutely perfect? You never knew that they were doing it. No smoker's breath. You never smell it. They always do it outside. And they're rich, so it doesn't affect finances. You're just aware that they smoke, but there's no way to tell. I could probably put up with it if they were able to conceal it to that level. As someone from Oz, smoking costs too much? Like $65 for a 25-pack. Good lord. That's a waste of fucking cake? It's not a waste of cake bits. We've been over this. It was literally about to be thrown out. The bakery literally had it in their hands, holding it above the trash can. And your partner's going, I will buy that for $3. And they were like, okay, we were going to throw it out anyway. So eating the cake is the line. Hi, Nick Starling. We are having a very weird conversation. The cake farts are a metaphor. It's a test of loyalty. Exactly. I'd rather eat a cake every week. Still could have ate it, not fart on it. Are you still fucking talking about this? Hi, Core. We haven't talked about cake farts in 50 days, okay? Yes, Core, make him stop. Core isn't real. Core is also shallow in this. She would not watch somebody fart on a cake. She's like, oh, I need to mentally prepare. I can't handle this. And it's like, do you need to mentally prepare for it every week? Huh? What's wild to me is that Ewan can't understand that different people have different lines, and maybe we aren't the problem. It's not about having different lines. It is specifically about something that you don't like, that makes you uncomfortable, that you don't want to do, but you are willing to compromise for somebody that has been perfect to you. It is specifically something that you don't want. To me, if it's like, no, that's too far, it has to be something that I'm okay with, right? Imagine somebody being like, I have a need. I need to hug you once a week. And if I can't get that, my needs are not fulfilled. You're not gonna be like, oh, I guess I can put up with that. You already want to do that. That's not compromising at all. That's not a show of true love of you for them in any way, because that's something you already want. Yeah, if it's like a year in, and you didn't know they smoked and they just came clean and said they do it but need you to be okay with it, just stay in a relationship, I'd probably be okay with it. I'd probably be like, what the fuck? But I'd probably be okay with it. Just to let you know, Yulin is making a fetish about talking about this. God damn it. It's not a test of loyalty. It's not a test of loyalty. Core isn't real. She's a literal government drone. With the amount of Yulin talks about cake farts, he probably does it himself at this point. There's a cat on your head. Hi, Senril. Of course it is. That just makes you uncomfortable. It repulses me. It's vile. I just think... yeah, it's gross and vile. And, like... I don't know. I feel like unless you have, like, a literal diagnosed phobia of this, you could put up with it. Yulin, it's okay to like cake farts? Good lord, no. No one wants to watch Snails for an hour, but a lot of people said they'd compromise there. We support you. I make it obvious I don't like smoking, because I have enough respiratory problems already. So if they'd kept that a secret from me for a year after I had made it clear that I was not okay with it in the beginning, that's not okay. I'd watch Snails for an hour. Yulin, you chose something so innocuous and made the condition so harmless. I don't see the conflict. This is just you talking about cake farts. That's the whole point of cake farts, though, is that it is harmless. It is innocuous. It doesn't cost anything. So you can't apply something like smoking and the health problems that are attributed to that, or the cost problems, at the same level. That's why I think it's more okay to be like, yeah, I'm not okay with smoking. But with cake farts, it's like, what are the downsides? Who is hurt by this? How much does it cost? It's just discomfort. You just said it's a test of loyalty, huh? No, it's a test of true love. It's a test of you willing to compromise for somebody who's given you so much. That's really fair if you say that up front, especially. Oh my god, it's time for the snail races. But you deliberately chose something you were going to be okay with, uncomfortable with. But you act like if it's over the line for someone you don't understand. I'm choosing something that I hate, that I don't like, that I am grossed out by. But when you look at it, there's no, like... there's no good argument of, like, this wouldn't be illegal, right? It wouldn't be illegal to do cake farts because it's not... well, no, just being illegal isn't a good reason. There's no, like, strong reason of why this is, like, not okay. It's just gross. Yeah, I'm kind of like, as soon as I went for the illegal thing, and I was like, I don't like this side. I don't like this point of view. 0 days since cake farts. Oh my god, shut up. It costs my wallet and my sanity. It costs $3 a week, and you pay more for other stuff. Core now has to tell every single person she goes out with she's absolutely not okay with cake farts. Okay, a real one for Yulin would be, like, eating a normal meal once a week. No. If somebody was making me happy and they were like, you have to eat a normal meal once a week, I'd be like, okay, I'll do that. Wait, hold on. What's a normal meal? Is it something that's more than just like a bean burrito, or something that's like, I wouldn't like that you consider a normal meal? I could still probably do it. We're just gonna be sitting at the table for 5 hours while I slowly pick away at it and, like, make gagging noises the whole time. Okay, let's recontextualize for the 5th time. This for Core. This is like them asking for you to play Lethal Company in VR, and they would feel extremely abandoned if you don't. Yeah, but Core wants to play Lethal Company. Okay, Yulin. What if they wanted you to watch them shit on the cake? I think I could still do that. But my god, is that disgusting. €3 wasted, I could have eaten that. The fuck she does to people. I think if somebody's like, I want to poop on the cake, I'd be like, oh god, what the fuck? I think I could still do that. If I was like, all of my needs are taken care of... No, you please. I came into suit on the cake and I can't do it. Okay. We'll move away from we'll move away from cake farts. I'm throwing you out immediately. We've been talking about cake farts for a while. We can move away from it. The Twitch TOS. We'll switch to the Twitch TOS. Thank you. So, 3 days ago, they updated the Twitch Terms of Service. Hi, Zayla. You know, this was an hour of you forcing the subject. It was. And then somebody took it a step further that was just like, ugh. And a lot of people were not into it, so I was like, alright, alright. With the Twitch TOS, they allowed nudity. They allowed creative art nudity. They were going to have the sexual tag. Twitch was very sloppy with its implementation. Didn't really have any filtering between sexual tag and non-sexual tag. Maybe someday Yulin will understand. Maybe when you're older, Corey, you'll get it. Maybe when you're older. I thought it was a good talk. I think it's a very fun talk. If you don't focus on how gross it is, I think it's very fun to see, like, people's opinion on compromise. Yesterday, they reverted the changes. It's all about how gross it is. It's just gross. It is gross. The whole point is that it's gross. We're not talking about this. Yesterday, they reverted the changes. And everybody was like, fucking cowards. They couldn't stick with it. One of the reasons that came out about why they reverted it was apparently people were using AI art generators to put, like, make naked art of celebrities. So imagine somebody, like, using AI art to make Pokimane naked. And it was just like, this looks real. This just looks like photography. We gotta access. So that's why the Twitch TOS was reverted. Oh my god, Global, stop recontextualizing it. We're done with this. But that is something I could do. But, like, literally stop. We don't know if this is for sure the main reason, but people were using AI to make, like, nude celebrities. And so, at that point, it kind of becomes like, oh, we don't know, like, this is something we didn't expect, we gotta go back on this. AI making a rock-hard rock stream. Bruh, Marina did, like, a full 8-hour stream with a picture of her full model nude on screen. And had her mods banning people telling her it was against TOS. Yeah. Probably not allowed. A lot of people... Okay, so there's 3 bad actors in all of this. We took it too far, chat. A picture of her model or her model. There's 3 bad actors in all of this. First is the group that just didn't understand the rules and were, like, breaking them. So the people that were just like, nude VTuber model. The people that were like, hey, we can have nudity on screen, so here's all the not safe for work art of my avatar I've commissioned. The people showing sex. The people showing, like, penetration. All the things breaking the rules that people were just showing. Fuck those people. I don't think it's the worst thing. I think they should have gotten a slap on the wrist, like a, 1 to 3 day suspension. But fuck them for that. The second bad actors was the master porters. New TOS just showed who can and can't fucking read. The second group was people master porting. So there were a lot of people that were totally staying within the rules. That were just like, I'm allowed to, do 3D modeling now. And the tits are out. The vagina's out, but I'm literally making the model. This is a creative process. This is absolutely within the rules that they stated. And people mass reported them because they were just being butts. Fuck those people. And then there's Twitch, who, like, what was the point of all this when they didn't had filtering available anyway? Twitch just, like, fucking dropped the ball with this. Those are the 3 people that I think are, like, shitty in this. But I don't think any of them were, like, the reason the Twitch terms of service got reverted. I think the reason it got reverted was the AI stuff. Because that's a whole bag of just, oh shit, we do not know what to do here. Now, I think they could have stuck with it. They could have clarified a few points. Hey, no AI is allowed. No photorealism. It has to clearly be fictional. They could have just added some little clarifications here and there. They could have just weeded out the mass reporters and people breaking the rules. But, like, they just didn't stick with it. Then proceeded to say, I don't know why I got banned. God, it's so annoying. You owe us a Subnautica stream now? I do not. New TOS just showed who can and can't fucking read. I can't blame them, Ewan. It's easy to confuse Smash Bros. With anal sex. To be frank, the only notification some people got was a little red dot at the top of Twitch. Twitch art community not allowed to have nice things ever. Get on. My trackers and controllers are dead. I was on all night. I can't believe this. Gammy knew I was gonna stream today. Harumph. I hope you had fun last night, Gammy. Oh yeah, you were, I forgot. My right knee kinda hurts a bit. Eland owes us a free thigh slap. You can just have that. I at least woke up for your stream. I do appreciate that, Gammy. We started late today. We started 10 minutes late. Oh, Core. I was starting stream today, and SteamVR just kept crashing. And I was like, oh god. My first thought was running XS Overlay on administrator mode. Fucks with SteamVR, and it can't run in... It just won't run now. But after 2 restarts, I was able to get it starting. Does chat like the new incline thing? Yeah, Core did like 90% of the work with setting up the incline thing. That was spicy water for like 10 hours. When it's at 0 core, it's very difficult to see. I need like a background image for it. Could also make it white or something. Yeah. Or very smart burb. This has been something I've wanted for like 2 months. And I've just been like putting up because I was like, I don't even know how to do this. And Core's like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. 10 minutes. Easy. In and out. I'll just do it real quick. And I was like, now hang on, Core. Hang on. The last time somebody told me real quick, in and out, easy, one and done, was an extension that we worked on for a month, and I still feel bad for how much effort they put into it. She's like, no, we got this. Oh, that's very cute. Had to wait more. She is a crow, they are smart. There are no birds, only spy drones. When we were playing Baldur's yesterday, she was a crow in some of the cutscenes. And it was really funny because it just looks so dumb. Go play games, Bits. I need another drink. You're all under arrest for that conversation earlier. We're not bringing it back up. We're not bringing it back up. You don't need the last word, Yulin. You don't need the last word. You can let it go. We're gonna play Stardew today. We're at 3 miles. When we get to 5, I'm gonna end. I'll go eat. And then I'll be back live with Stardew. We're gonna play that for 12 hours today. I'm down to drop $100 on cases right now, Bits. I was in a call with somebody yesterday. I'm not gonna out their name, but they were like, "Hey, I want to start streaming. Can you help me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they were like, "What do I do?" And I was like, "All right, you want to get OBS, not Streamlabs." And they're a lot smarter than me. And so, I was helping them just setting up their stream, but they were just learning really quick. And at one point, the topic of PSO came up, and it was like, "Yeah, I play PSO," and they're like, "Oh, I used to play that. I had a lot of fun. Here, I'm downloading it right now." And they start downloading it, and they're like, "Don't be mad. I just bought $170 worth of stuff for PSO." And I was like, "I'm sorry. You did what?" They're like, "Yeah, I haven't played in 2 years. But all the DLC costs $170, so I just bought it. I just bought it all. I'm gonna play it, so I just bought it." And I was just like, "What the fuck? What is wrong with you? At least play for a day before buying all of it." DLC? I guess so. All the, like, AC one-time purchases in the DLC. I don't know. I didn't even know there was stuff in the DLC. What is that emo? I don't know. I think Juice wanted it. Would you date a flat earther? No perfect stuff. Just would give them a chance? No. I would not date a flat earther. If they're perfect in making my life heaven, maybe. Maybe I could, like, just put up with it and, like, not make fun of them for it, but goddamn. Oh, that is right. All day, Euland. All day, Euland. Euland won't even play Terraria with me? What is PSO? Phantasy Star Online, dingo. It's an MMO that has the best character creator, the best housing, and not the best combat, but pretty good combat. But its endgame grind is questionable. It's not the funnest endgame grind. But it is free. So if you like MMOs, I recommend it. Outfit stuff? What is that emote? I spent so much on scratches. I know they're talking about. Give me my casino back. That's the only endgame grind I'll accept. The casino's not gone. You can still go do it. Yulin won't commit tax fraud with me. I might. It's not NGS? Yeah, it's not. They haven't given us a new casino. So it's no point. That's a terrible way to look at it. Let's go. If the flat earther dating me because I'm flat, then that'll hurt me. What's wrong with being flat? Boobs are great, but like, if there's no boobs, then your hand is closer to her heart. Or his heart. We're not gunning a new casino, only scratch tickets. I feel like at some point they have to give us a real city. I feel like they can't keep us in Alio City forever, because it's just too shitty, right? Spoken like a true doink. Boobs are life, flat is justice, and medium is premium. We have new fields in development. How do I refresh emotes? In Chatterino? Refresh stream. What's Yulin's opinion on BDO? Hi, Smug. My opinion on BDO is that it has really good combat and apparently has really good life skilling. And it is pretty. But I never gave it a fair chance. When I played it, I really wanted to play other things. So I played it for like 15 minutes and then I told my ex at the time, no, I don't like this. I get bad vibes from it. I'm gonna uninstall it. They were like, what? But it's only been 5 minutes. I was like, nope, bad game. Don't like the vibes. Uninstalling. So I never gave it a fair chance. I think I've matured since then, and I'd be like, I'd give it at least 10 hours. But back then, I was a little manipulative to get what I wanted. Yilin, thank you for giving me permission to grab you here. Nothing makes me happier than having manual control over your heartbeat. Fellas, is it gay to like boobs? No, I love boobs. Smug has been going through Monster Hunter Rise with Lizabite and Violet. Hi, non-dairy. I've been lurking in those streams a lot. Fun stuff. Tracker 3 battery is low. What? Why is my trackers low? Imagine watching streams. Apparently my stuff didn't charge from yesterday, which is kinda crazy to me. It's definitely plugged in. What the fuck? I don't know why I'm low batteries. What are we at? We're at 3.3 miles, so my trackers are probably gonna die before we finish. Oh my god. I've been seeing so many Monster Hunter clips scrolling my Twitter I want to play. What's Yulin's opinion on burgers, dogs, orange soda? Well, it's soda, so that disqualifies it. We don't like carbonation. Stroganoff, everyone likes boobs, you are good. Quarter. I mean, boobs belong to girls. Girls like guys simply. Guys are gay, explain that. What? I too canoe walkies with Riz. This close to buying Monster Hunter World stuff. I mean, it's gonna be on sale for a bit. And they do have their, like, returning campaign, so it's a good time to get into World. Hey, Gamu. Imagine having boobs. Yulin, are you proud of Core for making her trackers instead of buying Mocapi? I'm proud of almost everything Core does. I think it's really impressive that she just made her own trackers. I played Rise and felt bad hurting the animals. I didn't, because the animals you're hunting are the ones that are mean and out of control. For every Anjanath you kill, there's a dozen other Anjanaths staying away from humans and keeping to themselves. Kyo gonna buy me a mocap suit. I'm about to be on some bullshit. Are you proud she knows 3 POW kitty type consoles? No. Yulin, can we play Halo Reach and shoot emus? Why Halo? I'd rather play Terraria, Gammy. Slimes? Oh well, what the fuck? Core, I think Kersey is in our guild in PSO. Buy a capacitive touch suit so I can punch your chest hard. Yes, Leaflet. Oh, now you want to play Terraria. Time for the second Great Emu War. What's wrong with the retro consoles? Oh, Kersey's in tier 1? Yeah! Earlier they're like, I think I saw someone in your Discord that is in my PSO alliance. And I was like, oh, well, I'm in their alliance, so we're probably in the same one. Not sure why we were talking about Leaf now. Because somebody brought up slime trackers. And you see the word slime and you go, Leaflet? Neat, Gamma invited me before NGS came out. I'm friends with Cam. What's wrong with retro consoles? My PSO-1 optical reader is dead. Alright, I forgot to post my PSO SS from the other day. I don't have a problem with retro consoles. And if you were like a collector of retro consoles, great. I just don't like spending money. And so when someone is like, I bought 5 retro consoles, knockoffs, that are just collector's items, and it's like, are you gonna play them? And they're like, no, these are not for playing. Then I'm like, alright. That's your hobby. I don't get it at all. Alright. I was looking at getting slimes, nod. I see. No, I see anti-disestablishmentarianism and think Leaflet. Huh? I wasn't collecting them? But you bought a few, right? This me shoehorning her in like you can... your fetish? Yeah, of course. First off, not my fetish. Second off, it's my stream. I can shoehorn in whatever I want. Posted. I have an unopened copy of Yeezus on cassette. I get it. My big thing, like the core of my being is, I want freedom. I want an escape from wage slavery. I don't want to work. I would rather spend a day laying on the floor staring at the ceiling, but not have to do anything, than work in a cubicle for an hour. And I know that's extreme. It's just like, yeah, I would choose that every time. And so, when I look at purchases, when I look at money, I think of it as like, money is the ticket to freedom. More money, less responsibility and obligations. And so when I look at things that are like expensive hobbies, it's very difficult for me to like understand them. I feel like, you know, I'm the weird one here. This is a Yulin thing, and a lot of people are more than willing to work for their hobbies. In fact, it's normal to even want to work and to have hobbies, whether they're expensive or not. But for me, I just look at every purchase as like, if this costs $60, that's 2.5 hours of my life I have to work in a cubicle for. Ew, Yulin is a corpo capitalist. Literally the opposite, Global. I bought a couple for my family, one for myself, and another one because it had a screen issue. Working is too mentally taxing, for real. Does Cam still play? Don't think I've seen the T1 dispopulated in a minute now. I wasted my whole day today driving to Venice to buy an Apple Watch strap that wasn't in stock. Oh my god. Yulin just like me, for real. Cammy still plays, yeah. I need a drink. We're cruising. We drive Yulin to drink chat, confirmed. Yulin, if you were the opposite, you'd be ranting about Fight Club right now. Fucking what? I literally just said I hate wage slavery, Global. I'm like as socialist as they come. What are you talking about? I collect femboy figures from a Sulfo to Bridget to a Robo Femboy. Yulin, you gonna put them in jars and fill them up? No, just to look at. You have to use them. You can't just buy them to collect them. You have to put them in the jar and fill it. I know I could. I'd let Bits drive me to drinking. And I'd thank him for it. Oh, Tracker 4 battery is low. Fight Club is gay erotica disguised as teen anarchism. I'm gonna turn Euland into an alcoholic. I don't know if that's possible, Bits. Because I just have such a strong reaction of distaste toward alcohol. Though people who are pro-corpo taught Fight Club too, but they didn't understand the assignment. Tout Fight Club. Yeah. There's so many things it's just like, wow, you did not understand the message. Like, cops that have the Punisher, that's some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen. What's another one? Oh, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm too lazy to go get it. People are really bad with Squid Game though, too. The second season of Squid Game is so dumb how they actually recreated it, and it's like, you don't understand the message of it, do you? I was very disappointed with Rage Against the Machine after they reunited. Too much effort to get Grog. What did they do when they reunited? I didn't even know they, like, broke apart and reunited. Modern Libertarians. And Ayn Rand. I remember seeing one of the most, like, scathing things about libertarians. I mean, Ayn Rand? I don't recognize either name, so I don't know which one's a mess up and which isn't. Basically now Rage Against the Machine are capitalists and not based on something, I don't know. Atlas shrugged and so did I, Core. What are we at? 3.7 miles? Maybe our trackers last. I'm like, oh god, I really hope they do. I'm really like, just on the back of my mind right now. But yes, her. They did a good job lasting for 150 days. They did not last 150 days. We actually had quite a few days where my trackers, like, I forgot to charge them. Or I charged them and then I unplugged them and they stayed on, so they just died after that anyway. So I had to do the next day, like, waiting for them to charge. I feel myself getting sick right before my vacation starts. So my mom tested positive for COVID 2 days ago, so I've been avoiding her. My dad's probably gonna get it. I was supposed to move a bed out of the guest room yesterday. And when I went to bed at like 2 a.m., I was like, oh shit, I never did that, so my dad's probably sleeping in there. I'll check if he's awake, and if he is, we'll move the bed. If he's not, I'll just grab my blankets and pillow. But he wasn't in there at all, which means he just slept in the master bedroom with my mom, and it was just like, oh. I think she tested positive the once, but I don't think she actually thinks it's COVID. I think she's just like, this one is not bad COVID. So I'm like, wow, this sounds really bad when I'm vocalizing it. Your dad slept with your mom, cringe. No, Elon just wants to try Paxlovid at this point. Sleeping with people, that's kind of gay. Imagine sleeping. My opinion on BDO love character design, grinding is fun. Hate the traveling, no fast travel. If you got friends or sugar daddy, you'll be fine. Endgame, there's nothing to do. You'll just make another character to grind again. So I actually like it when a game doesn't have fast travel. I understand why most people don't, but there's a video game coming out called Ashes of Creation that I'm incredibly excited for. Because there's going to be multiple main cities, and each city is going to have its own, like, economy and auction house. So, you'll be able to get, like, iron for super cheap, because it's all over the place in the southwest, but it's going to be rare in the northeast. So you can't just fast travel back and forth carrying a bunch of iron to sell it for high up there. You have to like bring it with a caravan or just on your person to the northeast to sell it for a profit. Fellas, is it gay to rest? Total betrayal, the man you trusted most, your dad, slept with your mom. Hope Ashes turns out to be poggers. I'm overly excited for Ashes. I really hope it doesn't fail. I really hope it doesn't flop. It has so many cool and ambitious ideas. That probably isn't a bad idea, actually. Paxlovid is best used in situations like this before Ewan gets sick from extended family time. You shouldn't be that excited. Why not? Fucking Core out here telling me to give up on hope. That's messed up. I try not to be too excited about unknown quantities. Being excited for games in the years, fuck that. Video, mobile, everything the same, but the game rewards you more. And a lot more content. By content, more thing to level up. She is a government employee, and it's her job. Games release half finished. Government employee gang. Shock and awful, she's not really a government employee. Global is saying that because her OC is a bird, and birds are government drones. Government employee gang. What's an OC? I am a bird. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm not one. How many calories have we burned? We've only burned 500? What? That feels wrong. We've done 4 miles with incline. The treadmill says 665. And normally your life is higher. Why is it so... That feels really low. Shouldn't you be, like, invading my privacy or something? What's a bird? She's a spy drone. I already have and I'm not interested. Did I tell you about the 7DS game? I didn't even know there was a 4, 5, and 6DS. Do it again. We're almost there. 1 more mile. I need a drink. No, you didn't. Is it dog water? I hope it's dog water, because I hate 7 deadly sins. I hope it's good and you enjoy it if you like it. I don't know. Jesus, Euland? It's trash! It's just trash! All the fans know it. Everybody who doesn't like it knows it. Dog water sins. Willing to sit through cake farts, but not 7DS. Kinda cringe, man. Now hang on. I said it's trash. If I had somebody that was like, I'll give you the world, I'll be the perfect relationship, I'll be the perfect partner. But we gotta watch Seven Deadly Sins once a month. Fuck, man. I'd hate that more than cake farts, but I'll do it. Right controller battery is low. Bits has a point. No, he doesn't. He's just wrong. Yeah, not used to seeing you in this bitter. Someone unironically tried to convince me to play a new My Hero Academia game. All of it? Not all of it is trash. They have some good character designs. I knew it. Ewan's is okay with the cake stuff. Yeah, I said I was the whole time. Under the pretense of my question, I'm okay with cake farts. Is it something that I would, like, enjoy? No. Is it somebody that a train wreck was like, you need to do this? I was like, I was looking to break up with you anyway. This is a good reason to get out. Shit. 0 minutes since cake farts. I'm not the one that brought it up. Bits is the cake farting person this time. Bits is the cake farter. Just make cake farts a tag of the stream. The problem is the people that would attract are like looking for cake farts. That's how we're dealing with this from now on. Whoever brings it up, they're the cake farter. And Bits, you're the cake farter right now. There's a 7 Deadly Sins mobile game that does crossovers with animes like Reincarnated as Slime and Attack on Titan. But because 7 Deadly Sins is owned by Netflix, they forced them to cross over with Stranger Things. They almost killed the class with other companies. But they're planning to do Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I actually remember you mentioning this. Classic deflection? How is it classic deflection? He is literally the one who mentioned it. Why is it at 1? Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Classic. Here, I can fix that. Yulin, how tell a girl you love her if you won't eat her cake farts? That doesn't change anything, Global. Because you didn't bring it up. Why would Yulin do this? Because I don't want to bring up cake farts all the time. And I don't want you guys to fucking mock me for like, oh, he's bringing up cake farts again, when I'm not the one who brought it up. I'm legitimately salty that you guys bring it up, and then 5 people go, oh, he's talking about cake farts again. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck all of you. Bits is the cake farter. Let he whom hath not been delivered pink eye cast the first cake. Well, hi, Master Panda Lord. Thank you for the subs. Oh, fuck you, Panda. We were at 7. That puts us at 12. Gives 5 subs. First chat message. Hi. I can get this to 12. I can do this. It's maxed. Bro, that's your first time here. Thank you for the follow as well. How the fuck did you even find this place? I don't have Yulin announced my server. Recommended. Cake farts tag, bottom 100%. There is no cake farts tag. Every gift sub, the incline on the treadmill goes up 1%. We were at 7. We are now maxed at 12. Thank you, Master Panda Lord. 0 minutes since cake fart mentioned. Yeah, thanks to you, Bits. These fucking cake farters, I swear. Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. Why would Yulin do this? So Yulin, there's a crossover with Lofan's audience and cake farts. Good to know. Good lord. Panda give him 24 at the start of each stream. Oh god. The incline is for just that stream. So if you give it like before I even start walking, it'll be the entire 5 miles. If you give it like at the end, I encourage you not to do that. First time chat and punishment. Master Panda Lord is Lofan's whale. So if I give 100 subs, Yulin is fucked? No. Because it has a cap I like feet. $24 or 12 gifted subs, which is $60. I don't recommend doing incline with gift subs. $24 maxes it out for me. And so you would have to give 12 subs and you max it for me. Don't worry, 12 is painful enough. 12 is rough. 12 is really, really hard. I'm the whale of the people. 100-degree IBM. The treadmill can only go to 12 degrees. The baby whale dude is small as fuck. What do you mean? Oh god. We were at 7, now we're at 12. This is so much different. $100-degree incline is literally rock climbing. Yeah. And we're not going to 100 degrees. 5'8" ain't small. 5'8"? That's fucking huge. 5'8" is towering. See Yulin degrees. 100-degree slope is literally you hanging from your fingertips. It's taller than me. Shut up, you 5'4" motherfucker. 5'6" gang. 5'8" is tall now? I'm no longer a twink? No, 5'8" is just tall to me. 6'6" gang. It's not even a gang, that's just a mountain range. I need a drink. Glad my ears perked up when I heard whale. Do you think we were talking about gotchas? And get excited? Oi, 5'5". I'm sorry, Master Panda. 5'5" is small and fun-sized. Standing on my money now, 6'6". Told you that MF ain't 5'8". No, like Twitch whale? Twitch whale? I'm a tall 5'5", you and just short 5'5". I'm not 5'5", I'm 5'6". You're 5'6", aren't you, Gammy? Like my friend Little Uzi Vert. Yeah, we are saying hi to Panda Court. What are we at? 4.5? Our trackers are all blinking red. We're almost there. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm like 5'8". They probably give Lofam the most financial support. Let's not talk about their money too much. I'm happy they're here. Money or no. I need to fire up my computer to heat my office. Dude, it was like 44 Fahrenheit when I woke up. It's fucking cold here. So much Lofam has a Pavlovian response now. And is a fucking dingus, I swear. The money I'm concerned about right now is what I'm gonna spend my bonus on. Listen, it ain't me, it's Anon. Now Yulin announced in my server. What the heck? Give it to me so I can open cases in CS. It's nice to have Panda here, they are very cute. Hell yeah. And looking at this E-Ink journal. No, give it to me. I think Core should spend it on a standing treadmill and walk with me every morning. I'll have a 50-50 chance of getting a knife. That's not 50-50. I wonder who that anonymous benefactor is. Clearly not someone toying with him. Nice, I just bought a Kindle Paperwhite to read self-help books. The 50-50. I love my Paperwhite. Figured how to put manga on it. Hell yeah. Says you, hi lost. Either you get knife or don't. Well shit, I mean that sounds like a 50-50 to me. I was going to contradict you, Yulin, but you had to say something cute. I guess, Ian, I'll set up my stationary Zwift trainer, and I can ride bike next to y'all. Hell yeah! Hell yeah. 0.26 chance? Fitz, your math is off. You either get a knife, or you don't. That's two options. So that's a 50-50, right? There's other shit in the case. Wait, you're telling me there's other knives in the case? That means it's better than 50-50. Also, when was the last time you took Core on a date? When was the last time I took Core on a date? Probably a year ago. Oh my god, all the knives are in one slot. Then I can waterlog my VR equipment with sweat, as is tradition. I highly recommend, Strong, that you get, face plates that you can, like, take off and wash. She can't always propose stuff, Yulin. Yeah, but, like, I don't even want to go on dates. I just want to vibe at home. I keep telling you this. I'm a hermit that doesn't want to leave. It's like if I get a 2014 Kaiwiche then Hollow, it's 50-50. You've already unboxed your knife, just buy the one you want. Speaking of Titan Hollows. Yulin, oh, great idea. What's the best material, like rubber, cloth, pleather? Core, answer that question, because I don't know. Someone sold one for like 20k recently. Core. Corvu. Yeah, it wasn't a mistake either. What is the answer to Stroganoffle's question there? Bro, who let him do that? Left controller battery is low. I don't know, bro. We're almost at the end of Suramar. Yulin skin tanned into full grain leather. What the fuck? People have been doing that recently. Time to go snipe one. Whom slut bro cooketh. Iries and Hollow sold for like $20 a while ago. I think it was on buff though. Hope that helps Stroganoffles. That does not help. So good luck. Well, I think our butt tracker's dead. In agony. What's the material for? This is for faceplates for your headset. If you're gonna be sweating in VR, what's a good one to get that like washes out easy? For reference, Euland, a Titan Hollow is 75k. Okay, but what's 90% buff price? Oh, pleather or cloth? I hate rubber. Leather or cloth, Stroganoffles. You're not buying that at 90% buff? Hi, Johan. Good fucking luck. Undercity? We're at 4.7. Copy that, dog. EB Games. Aloo! My left hand dead? Nope, we're still good. Think it's more expensive on buff? We're almost there. We're at 12% incline. We have 0.3 miles more. That's like 6 minutes? 75k on Skinport, 77 on buff. Remember the EB Games commercial for Call of Duty where the guy says copy that? Dude, I hate commercials for video games or for gamers where they just like say the most scripted shit possible that looks so bad. There's a I think it's a Wendy's commercial where they're like, I got the shake, adding the strawberries, sending it out. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Standing treadmill are expensive? Yeah. Yulin doesn't understand CS lingo, Binky. Like a boss. Oh, I think our left foot is dead. We're limping. Eats tasty goodness like a boss. I'm teaching him slowly, don't worry. You've been teaching me? What have I learned? The only thing I've learned so far is that Counter-Strike players are fucking dog water at economics. You knew to ask 90% buff? Yeah, the whole point of asking 90% buff is to confuse people and potentially get a better deal. The more we talk about it, you'll understand. I do like the idea of just knowing all the Counter-Strike stuff, and somebody says something near me, and I'm just like, oh yes, technical term, something about the meta, something about the old meta. And they're like, oh shit, you play? And I'm just like, no, I've never played it an hour in my life. I'm just around it a lot. CS market cope is truly remarkable. Not always the point of 90% buff. I'm not saying that's actually the point of 90% buff. I'm saying it's a stupid system. And you can confuse people with it. Because it's stupid. Oh yeah, 100%? I was trying to take a dig at it. And you're just like, yeah, of course, that checks out. So, speaking of stupid. Are we done yet? 4.86. We're almost there. We are so close. God, it says only 700 calories. I just don't believe that. I just do not believe that. This says 900 calories. That's far more believable. Some dude sold an AK for 1,150 instead of 11,500 because he was driving. Someone sniped it. What a moron. I mean, one, for making the mistake, but two, to try and do it while driving. You got this, Elon. Thank you, Master Panda. We're almost there. Complained about how he was trying to sell it to pay off debt and such. Fair sniper, no? Absolutely fair snipe. If you're trying to do shit while driving, fuck you. You deserve to suffer. You're endangering people's lives. Get the fuck off your phone. Absolutely zero sympathy. Absolutely zero refund. Maybe if the treadmill was cheaper. Damn. We tried. Looks like I can't exploit Burb for content. Hi, Sen. Maybe get it used. Twitter fucking virtue signaled the buyer to give it back to him. The guy paid 600 to get it back. Exploit? Sen, that's like... Oh, I got this person on my stream. Look, everybody, this person's on my stream. We have this person here. I wouldn't actually exploit Core for views. I'm just making the joke that I would. 4.96. Joins you in stream, falls asleep. Hell yeah. Literally me earlier. Nah, you set up the price, bro, paid it, fair trade. I would not have given it back. And I would have called out all the people harassing him. Be like, you want this guy to get help for trying to get his life back together? Open a GoFundMe. You pay for him. Oh, that's right. You're all spineless bitches that want me to pay for it and don't want to lift a finger yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. If you want to exploit me, pay the price. Like you did it while driving. You should have fucking double checked or fucking waited. I've thought about doing exactly that many times. You're welcome to, non-dairy. I don't mind if people join and fall asleep. 5. We're at 5 miles. Can I pause? Oh my god. Get off my hand. Oh, I've got the sweaty hate tracker hand, so I can't. There we go. What time is it? 11:25? 5 miles. Thank you everybody for the bits. Thank you everybody for the gift subs. We're not gonna do just chatting part today. I'm gonna end, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go shower. And then I'll be back in 1 hour. I'll be back at 12:30. We'll play Stardew for 12 hours. But he did get the AK back in the end. Yeah, I hate when whiners get what they want. Round 2, 5 more. No. No. We do stream every day, Master Fanda. We stream every day at 9 AM. 5 miles minimum. Because sometimes when you start, I'm still exhausted and just need like another hour of sleep. But my cats are punks. Oh shit, I get here at the end. Hi, Yuki. We'll be going live in a moment. Be sure to be back here. Oh shit, today is a 12-hour day? Today is a 12-hour day. Day 150. I'm like still catching my breath and just like... My heartbeat is still at 110. 4 p.m. my time? Perfect date with Euland is at home eating food and watching movies, maybe 7DS. Oh my god, why 7DS? Could we play, like, Tales of Vesperia? That sounds way more fun than 7DS. Well, 901 because he's always late. Oh my god. 10 my time? I have not been late in like 3 weeks. I was late a little bit ago. Until today. Liar. Your clock is bad. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Before everything dies on me. You can watch them. And then when they end, you can come back to me. We are going to check who's live. We're gonna go hang out with Leafeon. She usually ends before I do. We're gonna go there. /raid Leafeon. This is our favorite plant. We love her. She's weird and likes to talk about things like smegma. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We'll be streaming more today. Stardew Valley. I love you. Bye.